What's up, YouTube? Sir Hunt's Reviews. I'm Mark, but for those of you that don't know, I'm gonna turn this thing on right here. But yeah, what I'm gonna be talking about is the Great Northern Conspiracy. Everybody remembers that the North Remembers plotline from last season? Hopefully you do. If not, better ask somebody. But I'm gonna break it down in a second. I was trying to get a few of my cohorts. I don't know if that's the right word, but I was trying to get a few of my people to join up, but everybody's fucking busy. Apparently, it's Friday. I'm at the house because I'm leaving town tomorrow, so no reason to go leave and spend more money. You know what I mean? But yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm also going to be talking a little bit about Civil War after I cover the Great Northern Conspiracy. All right, so basically, they kept reiterating just for like the first, I don't know what, 5 seasons the North remembers, winter is coming. But the theme last season, it seemed to be that everybody kept saying the North remembers. With that being said, the Umbers are in the North. So I know I've touched on like 3 videos now, but I just want to clarify real quick. So basically, my theory is that Small John Umber is in fact going to stab Roose Bolton in the back. Reason being is because the first thing when I saw the episode was like, yo, that dire wolf's head doesn't look right. But when you think about it, it's been severed and it doesn't contain blood and it's probably lost a lot of like just mass in general. So that could be the reason why. Or it's just a regular fucking wolf. I don't know. We all want to think that it's just a regular wolf, and yeah. But with that being said, it would tie up some nice loose ends from last season because everybody, they kept saying the North remembers, so it would make more sense for like, yeah, the North does remember, and in fact, House Umber remembers, the house that is most famously loyal for being, most famous for being the most loyal to House Stark. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be a cool little like loose end tire upper. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I don't know. Where is everybody? Everybody's apparently they all have shit to do. I don't know. I hit everybody up on a little group messenger shit. Nobody was available to chat. I was actually trying to get in on Kraken's chat too, but I guess I don't know. I guess they were ignoring the chat thing. I don't know. So I was like, yeah, I'll just make my own. But yeah, so really I want to talk about Civil War because that was a fucking awesome movie. I'm gonna have to say this. If I turn out to be right and the North does remember with Small John Umber stabbing Roose Bolton in the back, I think the perfect time for him to do it is when the guy who said he was an extra in the battle says it, which is basically right when you think the Boltons are moving in on the last of John's troops, like they've got them surrounded on all sides, and you actually can see that in the trailer. You see the wall of shields, and then they have spears out in between it. You know what I mean? So they're closing in on that's probably that scene, and then right then is when the Knights of the Vale show up and supposedly fucking what you call it, the Umbers turn on them. So I don't know, because the dude that was supposedly an extra said he was like, yeah, I started off fighting for the Boltons, but then I ended up by the end of the battle fighting for the Starks. Now we all know that most Bolton soldiers probably aren't going to be the ones that turn tail on Ramsay. It's most likely going to be, although I don't know when you're facing death, but that's the thing, like supposedly they're supposed to win the whole battle, so Ramsay's troops definitely wouldn't turn tail on his ass. I think it's the Umbers. The Umbers are like, all right, now's our chance, better than any. Maybe like everybody keeps saying like, why would he risk Rickon and why would he put Rickon in danger? Well, that's just part of the plan. Rickon's been with them for a while, so I'm sure he's got some kind of, I'm sure they've been teaching him how to use a sword. You know what I mean? I'm sure he knows how to take care of himself somewhat. Nobody can really take care of themselves with Ramsay when he's like their captor. You know what I mean? When they're Ramsay's prisoner, Ramsay pretty much controls every single outcome of the situation. But with that being said, I'm sure they've hardened Rickon a little bit, and I think we see Small John is not the nicest guy, so he's probably like, yo, this is what we're gonna have to do, man. If you wanna get vengeance for your house, this is what we're gonna have to do. So I don't know. It would be awesome too, because it would be like overuse this word so much, but poetic. You know what I mean? Like the way that the fucking one of the biggest betrayals to take out. I don't know, it'd be nice poetic justice. But if everybody in the chat room doesn't mind, and we've all seen, yeah, okay. So I see Patty in. I think you're a little bit new to this channel. Haha, fuck you, Colby Grimes. Or Colbury, whatever the fuck your name is. Patty in. Yeah, I saw that you had commented on one of my my live reaction for last episode 3. What exactly did you mean I should start bringing on people that have substance, or something to say? Because I was pretty much in that video by myself. Like, what do you mean? Why did you subscribe if you don't think I have anything to say? You know what I mean? But yeah, now that since you're here in the chat, could you elaborate a little bit more? Did you mean the person that I had on with me, or you're talking about me and myself? Like you wasn't exactly clear in the comment that you made. And once again, that's Patty in. She's in the chat right now. I can see she just said it. Ask me a question. But if everybody here has seen Civil War, I'm gonna start talking about it. Everybody here, I got 5 people watching. I just want to say that was a fucking amazing movie. I guess I'll try not to spoil it too much, but I mean, honestly, I don't really know what to say to that. Like, I don't want to say anything. I think, I don't know. Like, sometimes when I'm doing live stuff, I think I freeze up a little bit. And sometimes, with that being said, like, I might just give a response where someone would think that. But she's been with us for a lot of these live chats. So, I don't know. But yeah. The Brotherhood Without Manners is a thing that we do on Saturday. So my live reactions on Sunday are pretty much just like me. And if the episode's good enough, I'll try to have somebody else on to talk about it with. I'll try reaching out to a lot of bigger YouTubers. They're not really, I don't know. They don't really, they either won't respond or they'll say that their schedules or not really, don't really match up with going live after the show airs. So. Actually, Ace, we are going to get the Manderleys. We're going to get Wyman Manderley, a fat noble lord in his 60s, has been cast. So the Umbers are just, they're not necessarily given a plot line from the books. Like, I don't know, it's hard to keep looking for characters that are given these plot lines because sometimes they don't exist. The Umbers plot line as of right now, if they do end up betraying the Boltons or Ramsey, can't even say the Boltons anymore, just Ramsey. If they do end up doing that, that's a completely show made up plot. Like, I don't think they're gonna bake two Freys into a pie and try to, you know what I mean? Or I don't think they're gonna bake like Ramsey in it. Like, I just don't see it happening. So with that being said, I think like when I first saw the episode, you guys can go back and watch my episode 3 live reaction. I think I was the first one on YouTube. So with that being said, it was like, oh yeah, I came up with this conspiracy. But no, I think it started to gain weight after I mentioned it because the most common response I saw before like I had done my review and my not live reaction was most people were like, oh shit, we just saw a dead Shaggy Wolf. We just saw a dead Shaggy dog. You know what I mean? Like everybody thought that that's what it was, and it wasn't until like I saw my video kind of coming up in views. I see that theories catching weight, and not somebody else could have noticed that too. I'm just saying I didn't. Most of the reviews and reactions that I saw, everybody was like, "Holy shit, Shaggy Dog is dead as fuck" or whatever. But anyway, I think they're getting their own plot line. Like I think they might end up, like I was saying at the beginning of this. I think basically like Rickon has been hardened a little bit. Like he's been learned how to take care of himself. So with that being said, Small John is not like the nicest guy. So he's probably like, look, dude, if I know we're risking your life a little bit, but maybe he doesn't realize how sick Ramsey is. Like maybe he doesn't exactly know what Sansa went through. I don't think very many people know outside of Roose and Ramsey, and Roose is dead. You know what I mean? Fat Walter probably knew a little bit about it too. Yeah, Patty. No, I mean, you're you saying you seen every video, that was just kind of a negative comment. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't exactly like you were like, she should do a little bit of research or something. Like, you were like, no, you should have people that actually have stuff to say on your channel because your likes are slipping. You know what I mean? It's not like you just came out and said, hey, you should tell your people that are coming on your show to research a little bit more. You didn't just say that. You threw in that because your likes are slipping. And actually, I've been getting pretty good amount of likes. Like, my last 2 videos have, the one besides the one that's in announcement, the other one has like almost 120 likes. So I don't know where that came from, but I wasn't trying to say like, I don't know. Ace, who are you talking about? You were shocked? Who showed up in first? The Umbers? Or yeah, and that's another thing too that I made a point in my review on was like, I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but basically Rickon and Asha are in very well shape for somebody who's been held prisoner for that many years. You know what I mean? For like, what is it? It's been at least a year on the show, we'll say, because we know it's been 1 season they were absent. Actually, no, it's about a season and a half, almost 2 seasons that Rickon and Asha were missing from. But I will say this. I think they just didn't have, like, I think there was a little bit of like dirt or something on their face, but there was no noticeable bruises. There were no like cuts. They didn't look like they tried to make them look starving or anything like that. So I think, that being said, it's either, I keep saying that being said, that's like my new favorite catchphrase. But but yeah, it's like either they were being held, like they were just being taken care of, and then Small John found out Jon Snow let in a fucking army of wildlings like himself, and he knows he's the Lord Commander, and then he's like, look, that's the last straw, Jon fucking Snow. We have your brother, and he's now my captain. So he could have been like, Rickon could have been taken care of up to that point, and then once John, after Hardhome and John brought all those wildlings back, maybe that when he found out about that, that's when he was like, all right, so you guys are now my prisoner, and I'm going to use you as a bargaining chip to go help take out Jon Snow and the fucking wildling army. So maybe his logic is, okay, well, technically the Boltons never did anything to me per se, so let me use them as a, or it's just completely like they were like, yo, we need to go take back Winterfell. You're strong enough now where you could actually get people to follow you. You're a lot older. You're not like a 5-year-old little kid anymore. People might actually stand behind you. So let's go betray the fucking Boltons. And maybe the Karstarks are in on it too. And maybe the Karstarks told fucking Small John, and he was like, yo, I'm down. Let's when we meet up with Ramsay, let's like just act like we are suspicious of each other or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, so it seems like everybody wants me to talk Game of Thrones. I guess I'll stick to Game of Thrones. I was going to talk about Civil War. I did see that Kim says she fell asleep while watching Civil War. That's pretty funny. Every time I refresh the video, someone likes it and then unlikes it. That's hilarious. It was like at 5 and then now it's at 4 and then it's at 5 and now it's at 4. But yeah, so with Civil War, I will talk about that. Is that all right? Is that everybody cool if I talk about Civil War? Just a few things. This isn't gonna be a long live chat. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. And once again, like I was saying at the beginning of this, I was trying to get on Kraken's chat, but I think he either didn't see my message or was just ignoring me or some shit. I don't know. Who cares? But I needed to get my guts out because, like I said, I'm gonna be gone tomorrow for like a whole week. So you guys probably won't be seeing my face for a while. I will be doing my live reaction after episode 4 on Sunday. And I'll be doing the review, but it most likely will just be audio only. All right, Ace, are you talking about are you talking about Civil War? Hell yeah, yo. All right, so look, my favorite superheroes are DC. You know what I mean? Are Batman, amongst others, but mainly Batman. You know what I mean? And then for Marvel, it's probably Spider-Man. And then shit, I don't even know. Like, I like more like comic book characters and shit that you've seen on movies, but that's why I'm stuck in the movie shit. So basically, I thought that like Civil War blew the fucking water out of Batman vs Superman. And I enjoyed Batman vs Superman. I just enjoyed Civil War so much more. And reason being is because I know every single character that was in Civil War. Every single character that was in Civil War had a backstory. The only person that really didn't was Spider-Man, but Spider-Man has been redone so many times. We know Spider-Man's backstory. So I'm glad in Spider-Man Homecoming they're skipping the story and he's already Spider-Man. You know what I mean? They're skipping the fuck is it called? Like, I don't know, beginning story. I don't know there's a word for it, but I freeze up like this on live streams. Usually I have other people on here to help keep it going. Shout out to King McKay. King McKay's in the chat. What's up, dude? Yeah, Civil War was fucking amazing. Like, yo, my favorite. I went in team Cap, and I'm still team Captain. Like, it's Captain America's movie, so the way they played it was like Tony Stark is almost like what's gonna happen to Superman in the next movie after he loses Lois Lane. Like, that's who Tony Stark is. You know why? Because him and Pepper were they weren't talking during the movie. So that's honestly I feel like if Pepper was in the picture, Iron Man would have probably been a little bit hesitant on signing the Sokovia Accords or whatever you want to call that shit. Reason being is because she's like done that before in the past. She's like pulled him back from the edge. Like, remember when the government told him he can't be Iron Man anymore in Iron Man 2, and he's like getting fucking shit-faced or whatever, and then him and War Machine start fighting, and well, War Machine kicks his ass. But basically Pepper's the one that like lets him know, like, yo, this is what it is. So she's like his anchor, and since she's missing, he just flew off the hinges. You know what I mean? It did not help that Winter Soldier was the one to kill his fucking parents, because I was waiting, like, because, you know, in the trailer they show that fight scene where Cap and Winter Soldier are teaming up on his ass and get ready to like legit beat the shit out of him. Like, at least they make it look like it. They're throwing the shield back and forth and they're taking turns punching him. I was like waiting for that to happen the whole movie, so I kind of knew something it was gonna happen. Like, there was gonna be some big twist, you know what I mean, at the end of it, and that was that Winter Soldier killed Iron Man's parents. But I feel like they could have skipped that whole thing, because Baron Zemo, his whole master plan was to basically show Iron Man the video, right? Like, to show the video of Winter Soldier killing Iron Man's parents. If that was your whole goal, dude, just show it to him. Why the fuck did you have to do all this extra shit? Like, I understand you wanted to destroy the Avengers or whatever, and yeah, that's all nice, and, you know, you didn't exactly control General Thunderbolt Ross to make the Sokovia Accords. You didn't directly have a hand in that, but you did kind of, all you had to do was just show Captain America, so Tony Stark the fucking video of his parents being killed, which is almost even more similar to Batman vs Superman. I don't know if they stole each other's plots, but that's crazy, because basically it was like Superman and Batman have the same mom's name, which was Martha, and that kind of saved Superman from doing that. Excuse me 1 second. But yeah, I don't know, it's just two similar thoughts. Like, basically Batman is about to spear fucking Superman, and he goes, save Martha, and that saves Batman's life, or sorry, saves Superman's life. Yeah, I got carried away in a tangent there. I haven't been looking at the chat. What does everybody else think? Yo, what's up, everybody in the chat? I'm Team Cap all the way. I don't know. I mean, I felt sorry for Zemo too, and I felt sorry for the mom that lost her son who was positive. But Zemo lost all, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not. He literally caused War Machine to get paralyzed. He almost caused Winter Soldier to die, which I guess, like, honestly, Winter Soldier's killed a lot of people. All right, so in the comic books, Winter Soldier is unfrozen and refrozen like a lot of times from the time that Captain America is unfrozen. So with that being said, I wonder if he's got any other links. Like, maybe since we've got Spider-Man being shared by Sony and Marvel, maybe he killed Spider-Man's parents. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Like, yo, I just ruined the plot of Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man is going to be fighting. You know, he shares that scene with Winter Soldier. He's like, dude, you've got a metal arm. And he's like, you know what I mean? Winter Soldier doesn't say shit. He's like, yeah. And he punches him or whatever. Spider-Man was fucking badass in that movie. That was the next thing I wanted to talk about. But yeah, that would be crazy. Would that not? Like, yo, Spider-Man, his link, another link to Marvel, an even bigger one, is that Peter Parker's parents were killed by fucking Winter Soldier. It doesn't go down like that in the comic books, not at all. But wouldn't that be fucking crazy? That'd be a good way to tie all that shit together. Scarlett Johansson was amazing, as always. Yo, Black Panther was the shit too. Like I wasn't too sure about like my whole thing with because I guess I can do accents. I guess I feel like if an actor can't do an accent well, it kind of ruins the character for me. Perfect example. I'm a huge fan of Will Smith, yo. Like Will Smith, 90% of the movies that he puts out, I at least like them. You know what I mean? There's very few where I'm like, God, that was a dumb fucking movie. But a more recent movie of his was called Concussion, and he had this shitty fucking accent that he could not master or get down at all. He sounded like the African dude from fucking Captain Planet or whatever. It was really generic. He's like, okay, so my job as a doctor is to go in and the people they hurt the head, so they have to wear the helmet. Like he didn't sound that dumbed down, but not like that was fuck. Like, dude, come on. Like that ruined that whole movie for me because he was not able to do accents well at all. So similar to T'Chaka and the guy who played him, I think he's an American, but he was doing an African accent. And when I heard him talk, I was like, dude, like, come on, that's not even fucking close. His father, T'Challa or T'Chaka, I get their names mixed up. But his father, that was a real accent. Like either he was from Africa or he was fucking mastered the accent. But the guy who played, which is so kind of ruined it at first, but his acting skills over what you call it. You know what I mean? He didn't have very many he had a considerable amount of lines, but yeah. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's possible that Winter Soldier fucking killed Peter Parker's parents? I can't get that out of my head. Like, yo, I'm pretty sure it's ruined it. Yeah, Will Smith is not a good accent person. Like, yeah, not at all. Yeah, I know in the comic books Captain America was supposed to die, but I saw an ending with I thought War Machine was gonna die. It kind of makes you wonder, like, where do you guys see War Machine in the next movie? Do you see him being rehabilitated? Because I'm pretty sure they all signed contracts to be in Infinity War. I'm pretty sure War Machine's gonna be in Infinity War. At least the actor who plays him in it. We don't know if we'll actually get to see him in a suit. Maybe somebody else will take up his suit. But with that being said, do y'all think that he's going to be able to walk again, and maybe it's like it'll work to his benefit for having paralyzed legs? Maybe Tony does some like shit in the lab where, okay, so Tony's extremis suit and then the upgrade to it, I can't remember what it's called, and it's not from the movie. This is comic book stuff, but basically it lives in his bones. So when I saw his watch transform into a glove or whatever, I was kind of getting a little bit excited. I think they could, because like at the end of Iron Man 3, he kept saying like, I am Iron Man, like I don't. He's like, I don't need the suit, basically. So I thought that they were going to be doing that. But with that being said, could y'all see maybe what will push the pioneer of Tony to make that suit that lives inside of him in the movie would be like testing to give War Machine his ability to walk again, and Colonel Rhodes or Lieutenant Rhodes or whatever? You think that would have helped push that into, yeah, Tony Stark, I've got armor that lives inside me now, so I'm pretty much, whenever I want it to, it pops out. You know what I mean? That'd be fucking sick. Yeah, Spider-Man. Let's talk about fucking Spider-Man. Yo, they could not have gotten a better actor to play Spider-Man. That was, yo, perfect. Dude, I literally cracked the fuck up. Like, I was laughing hard as shit. He goes, whoa, dude, you've got a metal arm? Like, yo, that shit was classic. That was fucking classic. And he had a shit ton of other lines, too, and it was really cool. I think one of the first reviews I watched after I watched the movie, because I had to like hide those in my feed so I couldn't see them, so I wouldn't get any spoilers. So we all know Emergency Awesome, he loves to put those movie reviews out, and sometimes he'll include stuff in the thumbnail. But I did that too one time by accident, not for a movie, but for an episode of Game of Thrones. But yeah, basically he made a good point to say that the reason why that scene where Tony visits Spider-Man's house was really cool, because I forgot that Robert Downey Jr. and Marissa Tomei were in movies back in the 80s, so their chemistry on screen is kind of cool. And what if Pepper doesn't come back in the picture because a lot of people say that in real life Gwyneth Paltrow is kind of a bitch. I don't know if she actually is, but that's what I hear a lot. Like a lot of people say she's like just like uppity or whatever. But what if he ends up dating Peter Parker's aunt, and that brings them even closer because technically Tony Stark would be like his uncle. We all know that he's a Tony Stark fanboy. And what if the relationship grows and maybe in Homecoming we get to see maybe a cameo from Iron Man, or maybe he'll help him. Of course he's gonna upgrade his armor again. I'm just saying, I'm getting at the point where what if we see him get the fucking Iron Spider costume? That'd be sick. Iron Spider costume is basically like he's got Tony Stark's help. Well, Tony Stark designed that last suit too, but basically it's got like these iron, it probably won't even be made out of iron. It'll probably be made out of some kind of metal, but it's basically like these spider arms that come off his back, which help him like when he's fighting and shit. And they add strength to him, durability, all kinds of cool shit. Man, Tony sitting in the tree is funny. What was, real quick, I have a question for everybody in the chat room. What was everybody's favorite scene from the movie? Mine was most definitely when I was about to say when Winter Soldier got his arm ripped off, but I don't know if that was my favorite scene. I think my favorite scene was probably the car chase. Like I lost a subscriber. But yeah, no, the car chase, cause yo, that shit was dope. Like they actually, I think they showed, yeah, they did. They showed Captain America running. I think it was in the second one. Yeah, Winter Soldier when he first met Falcon, and they were running on the track, and they were running nowhere near as fast as that. Captain America was running fast as shit, but nowhere near as fast as he was running to have to try to keep up with Winter Soldier and Black Panther. And I think what they're trying to show is that Black Panther and Winter Soldier are faster than him, because he ended up having to get a car. And like I don't know, they did keep. That was just my favorite scene. That scene was fucking intense. That was like a 10-minute car chase scene. It's amazing. Yeah, Vision and Scarlet Witch do date in the comics. I thought that that was a little weird because they made Scarlet Witch like a teenager, and Vision is like he's played by a 40-year-old actor, so that was a little bit weird. But I guess he is younger, so it would make sense because like Vision is technically what he's like, however old it was since the last Avengers, so a year or something, you know. It was a little bit weird, but I did think that was cool because they do in fact date in the comic books. So, is there anything else that anybody want to talk about? I'll probably be ending this pretty soon. Wasn't going to be very long. I don't really have much to talk about. I do have my, I'll be hosting Brother Without Manners tomorrow. Yo, I was a little bit confused by that ending scene. Like, Marvel's famous for these fucking after credit scenes now, but I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how to take that. I thought, if anything, I guess Tony's forming the secret, or sorry, I guess Steve is forming the Secret Avengers or whatever. Since Tony has to like go through all this probably shit ton of paperwork before he could form what his Avengers are, which I think is Vision, everybody that was on his side. You know what I mean? Everybody that signed the Accords. So I guess that's what he was trying to do. Was they're trying to lead into the Secret Avengers, and I don't know. That's kind of stupid. I feel like they should have had some resolution. But I guess when would we find out? We won't find out about it in Thor Ragnarok because that's gonna have Hulk in it, and I don't think they're gonna have any of the other characters. I don't think they'll even address what's going on. They might address what's going on with Earth because I forgot because of Jane. I don't know. I just feel like that was kind of a big cliffhanger. Like they showed us the post-credit scene, which is supposed to leave us wanting more. So I guess that's what their goal was, and they succeeded in that because we want to know what the conclusion is. We know that they're obviously going to get back together. But yeah. Yo, hell, G-Vel. Oh, that would be fucking awesome. If Captain does get a new shield, like yo, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure in the comic books, Captain's shield is actually stronger than Black Panther's vibranium. Reason being is because it's got like 5% adamantium in it, so it's got Wolverine's metal, which is the strongest. See, that's another thing too. I thought vibranium is adamantium. They just had to call it vibranium because fucking Fox owns X-Men. I don't know. That's a good question, man. But yo, I mean, Cap's shield is vibranium. Maybe they could make it split or something. I don't know. I don't know. If he does give him a new one, maybe it would just be like, it would look a little bit different. Maybe it wouldn't be as bright colored, but it would be awesome when they eventually can get, if they ever are able to talk with fucking Fox and get, I don't know. Yo, I was really speaking of that. I was really hoping that for our last Wolverine movie, we'd get Old Man Logan. That's like my favorite fucking comic book story of all time. Wolverine was not at the end of Avengers. You're crazy. James Clooney, I've answered that several times. I'll answer it again real quick, but if you want in depth, go check out my episode 4 predictions. It's the one with the picture. The thumbnail says, "Will there be a Stark reunion?" But basically, I think it could go one of either two ways. I know for a fact Sansa is at Castle Black. And she's either just gonna miss John or John will still be there. I don't see John going to go look for Bran. I know Ricey had did a video where he was saying something about that, but I don't see John going to go look for Bran. I think he's, if anything, he might go to be alone to get some alone time, or I mean, I don't know. I see him just being at Castle Black. I don't think he know, like that's not going through his mind. Like what's going through his mind right now is him, I guess, finding. You know what? I don't know, it's fucking hard to say, but yeah, like I said, if you want in detail, I can't even remember. You know what I mean? What I said in the video exactly. But yeah, just go check that out. I don't know if, yo, I hope they don't go that route because that would piss me off. That means that like the whole Sansa should have been where she's going then by now. Because if that was the case, she's had 3 episodes to be out in the woods, camped out, and then in one episode she's able to get. That would be so stupid. That would be lazy writing, is what that would be. But they'll probably have it on some shit like she'll just miss John, and then they'll have that reunion in like episode 6. Like John will be doing some soul searching or some shit. Like, you know what? Maybe John immediately left to go to Mormont Island. People forget that they made a point to have him opening the letter, and it said Mormont Island knows no name in the north, or whose name is Stark, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So that's of all places. I think he would be going to Mormont Island. I don't think he's gonna go look for Bran because he doesn't have any idea where the fuck Bran. If he did go north of the wall looking for Bran, he wants to die. Like literally, he has a death wish. Like his intentions may be to find Bran, but he has no troops. He didn't even like, he doesn't even have his fucking like big heavy winter coat. If he's going north of the wall, Jon Snow did not come back as Jon Snow. He came back as John Idiot. You know what I mean? Like that would be the dumbest thing. And like I said, if he went north of the wall, he's got a death wish. Like he wants to die because he doesn't feel like he should be there. I realistically see him, if he does leave, he's headed to Mormont Island. That's totally where he's headed to, because then his next step is going to be to go to Winterfell. What's up, everybody in the chat? What's everybody doing tonight? Why aren't y'all out? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be wrapping this up a little bit. I haven't really honestly been talking about anything. I mean, no, we've been talking about Game of Thrones and our favorite moments of Civil War. I do want to say that I give that movie a fucking 11 out of 10. But then I gave Batman vs Superman a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it had a whole bunch of plot holes, but Civil War had a pretty big plot hole too. But we still enjoy it. Like, you can't be hypercritical of shit, because when you do that, you'll never enjoy anything. And if that's the case, you should be a fucking work for, I don't know, somewhere where you can get paid to be a pessimist. But I will admit that Batman vs Superman had like 15 times the amount of plot holes that Civil War had. But the main one in Civil War is the fact that Baron Zemo's motivation was to get Cap to fucking, to get Iron Man to want to kill Captain America or want to kill Winter Soldier, which he knew he was tearing apart the Avengers. But all he had to do was save all that shit. He didn't have to go to fucking Serbia and go find all that shit and then get behind that little glass gate and risk being killed himself. All he had to do was get Captain America or get Iron Man to sit down while he was a doctor and be like, hey, look, I'm going to explain to you Winter Soldier's problem. I understand that he needed Winter Soldier to I guess, break himself out, which caused that even more. But really all he had to do was get alone with Iron Man and just start playing that fucking tape. Tony Stark's not the type of person that he would have lashed out against Baron Zemo. Of course he would have, but he wouldn't have killed him. You know what I mean? He would immediately, that would have turned, I don't know, I guess it would have been a lot shorter of a movie if they had done it that way. Who knows? But yeah, I'll take a few more questions, and then I will be ending this. Team Iron Man, Team Cap all the way. Ha! You think John's gonna go meet up with Benjen? I don't know. You want to know why Tony Stark's dad had the juice in his car? What do you mean? You think he was drunk? What juice? He had some kind of liquor or something? Did I miss that? Yeah, that's right. The what was that shit? That was super soldier serum? Maybe. Yo, I'll tell you right now why Tony Stark's father wasn't his name Tony Stark? Tony Stark's dad was Tony Stark? No. Yo, Howard Stark, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna look in the chat. I'll just assume it's that. But basically, he has that in his trunk is because what happens is he goes to parties and he gets drunk and his wife gets drunk, and then when his wife gets drunk, he kind of sneaks off and he goes and talks to other women, and when he does, he's like, hey, y'all want to see something? And they're like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they're all drinking and shit, and he like takes them back to his trunk and pops it open. He's like, look, this some shit right here, like a little bit of this will turn you into a fucking super, you know what I mean? He just used it as like a conversation piece. I thought that joke would have ended up out to be funnier, but it didn't. It was a fail. Yeah, this is definitely delayed. All right, well, I'm gonna be wrapping this live stream up. Your mom saw that on Mother's Day? That's awesome. Yeah, sorry I've been pretty boring this, but I figured I'd get to show you guys my face one more time before y'all ain't seen it for a week. So you're definitely burning something out there. I can smell it. All right. Oh yeah, real quick, I want to clear something. I want to clear something up. I want to clear something up real quick. I will say this: You all can go look at my video from back in, I think it was February. I'm pretty sure it was like one of the first 20 videos I uploaded. But basically, it's called Daario is the Harpy with proof. And I went in to lay out all the reasons why I personally think that Daario is the leader of the Harpy. All of those still pretty much stand strong. It's left to be confirmed yet. But with that being said, people were saying, like, I think a few like smaller YouTubers, and I think Ricey said something about it. I don't know, but basically everybody thinks that Jorah and Daario are fighting each other. Not the case at all. Like, the reason why I didn't even include that in there, I know that they have a scene where they're fighting, but the reason why I just showed the one up there is because I went in to say that is my prediction. You know what I mean? You can, even if you don't break it down or not, but basically what I was saying was they're gonna have to fight Dothraki to get in there, which isn't gonna be too hard because they can speak Dothraki, but they're gonna have to take them out so that they can get dressed like them. You know what I mean? Maybe that's how they work their way through, and it'd be a similar callback to last season with fucking Braun and Jamie when they went to Dorne and they had to dress up like Dornishmen. So that's my prediction. I don't think that they're fighting that guy for any other reason for the fact that he either spotted them and they need to hurry up and quickly take him out, or they're just fighting him so they can get his clothes. And then because I think Daario is wearing a lot of like Dothraki looking armor anyway, but Jorah is wearing like a fucking flannel t-shirt or something, or like a blouse or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think they will eventually fight each other once Daario is confirmed as a leader of Harpy. As soon as she gets the balls and says that shit, basically. I don't like the idea. I don't know. I don't know. Um, sorry, I got sucked into the chat real quick. Just looking at that. I don't know if I like Varys as being a leader of the Harpy. It doesn't make much sense. Why would he? What does he have against Tyrion? And with him doing all the shit that he did, he literally almost killed Tyrion. Why would he risk his life or his reputation and all his shit in King's Landing to help Tyrion and then turn around and be like, hey, you know what, Tyrion? I'm gonna get you fucking killed. You know what I mean? Like, what does he think that Tyrion would be okay with him being the leader of the Harpy, and he's just like, yeah, I had to kill Daenerys. You do what you got to do. There was a chance that she could go mad, or even if people think he's a secret Targaryen, and that's why he's a Harpy because he's trying to get rid of her because she's a green or whatever, and he's a black. But I don't know, man. I don't see that. I just don't like it because, like I said, Tyrion and Varys are good friends. Like, they've never really, from what I can remember, done anything to fuck each other over. You know what I mean? They've done nothing but help each other. There was that game that Tyrion played way back in season 2 when he was trying to figure out who was ratting on him to Cersei. We found out it was Pycelle, but that was the only. You know what I mean? That wasn't even. He was literally just trying to find out who was snitching to his sister. So I don't know. I don't think Varys would like literally. He put Tyrion. He risked everything for Tyrion to kill him in a foreign land. That's, you know what I mean. So that's kind of throws Varys out the window. And in Missandei, a lot of people think that it's Missandei. Missandei has no motivation whatsoever. With Daario, you can say that he's fucking power hungry. The way he was introduced to the show is like, I know this isn't nothing but a coincidence, but he's introduced giving Daenerys a fucking flower called Harpy's Gold, and it's poisonous. But also, he killed his associates so that he could be the leader of their group. Why the fuck would he not kill Daenerys? Or at least not kill her, but keep her captive and then rule. You know what I mean? Because Daenerys is not like a fucking Brienne of Tarth or an Arya Stark where she'd be able to fight her way out of captivity. Yeah, she's got dragons, but I don't know how that relationship would go because the dragons trust Daario. So I think I thought Daario, I don't know. I thought for sure the dragons someone was going to attempt to kill them before they were let out of the chains. I'm glad that they let them out of the chains. Because she's never been in the position that she was in now. She's never. I mean, she has been, but not like this. Like, it's hard to explain, man. It's hard to explain. Just go watch the video. I have the video. Like I said, I put it back out in February, so it's like in my first 20 videos. Um, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of stuff that needs explaining. That being said, he needs to get the city under the utmost control before he executes his plan. But last episode, it was almost revealed who the leader of the Harpy was. We were just entertaining ideas of who really interesting leaders of the Harpy would be. Daario fits that profile. Most likely, they said it's not going to be the Green Grace like it is in the novels. Well, it's an assumption that it's the Green Grace in the novels, but I think about 90% of the core audience who reads the books, we all believe that it's the Green Grace. But I do think that they've pretty much told us they have a lot of shit going on, and we got Daenerys and the fucking Dothraki to worry about. And now we have, shit going on in fucking Marine with the Sons of the Harpy. I think it might just be trying to simplify it and say, look, it's Yunkai, Astapor, all the cities that you conquered and didn't hold your presence in. Well, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. We didn't like you coming in and changing our shit. So now we're going to try to attack you since you've settled. You picked the city you want to settle in. You know what I mean? So I think they kind of gave us who the leader of the Harpy was within. Former masters and the former leaders of cities that she's already conquered. Whoa, fuck you, bitch. I'm curious. I was trying to see what context that was. You just said, well, fuck you, bitch. Are you talking to somebody in the chat? Come on, man. Let's all be nice. I've missed several people's questions, and I just see 200 dead men. But for those of you that are just tuning in, I talked about the Northern Conspiracy at the beginning of this video. We talked a little bit about Civil War, and it's been about an hour. So I'll keep this short. This is the last time you guys will be seeing my face. Maybe, I don't know, it depends on what the lighting is at the beach house, because I've never been there before, and it's like new to everybody. Nobody that I'm going with has ever been there, so I don't know if the lighting will be good enough, and I definitely can't take my lights with me. So I will be doing audio only this Sunday, 10 p.m. right after the show airs. We will, if something insane happens, I'll try to get up with other people. If not, it'll be just me, and then I'll make it short so that I can start working on the video, my review for that episode. But everybody has to remember, it is a break. You know what I mean? Not just a break like, oh, I'm taking a break from YouTube. No, it's not just that, but a break from my job. Like, I don't have to go to my job, my actual job, for like 7 whole days. So that's awesome. No. Yeah, sorry. No, I wasn't trying to call you out. I was just wondering. Because we've had a few people that have said some racist shit. I think was anybody here last weekend? There was somebody, I can't remember if it was last weekend or one of the live streams that I've done more recently, one of the last ones that I did. There was some fucking idiot in the chat, and he was just literally just talking shit, like saying so much shit. I think it was last episode with the live reaction. There was somebody in the chat that was just going fucking ham, like calling motherfuckers niggers and shit, like all kinds of crazy shit. I'm like, whoa, hold the fuck up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I might not look like it because I'm pale as shit. Yo, wait till I come back from the beach. I'm gonna be dark as fuck. I'm black. Don't be saying that shit. Like, you got fucking banned immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm half white too. Whatever. But yeah, so I try to catch people quickly, and I'll try to pull attention to it if I see. No, they do have a moderator feature. I have to pick somebody in the chat. I can make one of you guys moderators in the chat. I'll see. All right, so yeah, I can set who do you guys want me to set as a moderator right now in the chat that would not start kicking everybody out? Let me go ahead and say that, because if you do that, you'll be blocked from this channel, because that shit ain't funny. When you block the person from the chat, I think they get blocked from your channel too, so you can't. Please don't go blocking everybody. But I can set one of you guys as a moderator. Yeah. You can definitely do that. So that's a good idea. Thank you for that. I'll definitely set somebody as a moderator for the next live chat, because last Sundays I usually get about 100 to 150 people watching me. So it would definitely be smart to have somebody that I know, that I trust here in the chat to catch shit that gets slipped. But yeah, with that being said, I was scanning to see if I could find any other questions. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Brotherhood Without Manners. Be here, be square, and I'm hosting it. I'll actually be in Virginia Beach. And then on Sunday is when I'm leaving for the Outer Banks. But I have to go to we have to go to Virginia Beach first. Like from where I live at, and the way that you go to get to the Outer Banks. If you live pretty much below Virginia, you have to go north to get to the Outer Banks, which is silly because it's like to the right of me, you know what I mean? But we got to go up to go down. So that being said, Sunday I will be doing my live reaction after the episode. It would be cool as fuck if I'm close enough to the beach where I can go sit out on the beach and do it, because I would totally do that. Y'all get to hear the ocean in the background and shit. It'd be fucking awesome. And what if we get a scene that's heavily used with the ocean? That'd be cool as fuck. But yeah, nah. Also, I'll try to get out one, maybe two beach vlogs where I'm just walking around swimming in the ocean. Maybe I'll get a picture of me surfing or something. I don't know. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. The Jon Snow doll giveaway. This is not the one that I'm going to be giving away, but this is exactly what it looks like. It's a Funko doll. It's not the Funko Pop. You see, it doesn't have a swelled head, but it is Funko, and it's sponsored by HBO. It doesn't look exactly like Jon Snow, but it's about 15 bucks. So person at the end of June, I'll be picking a winner, and I'll be contacting that person and sending them so that they can get this. Hopefully they don't use the Amazon gift card to buy like a crack pipe or like a bong or like heroin needles or something. I don't know. That would suck. Hopefully you get this. But it's too expensive for me to send one of these. A lot cheaper to send a card. So that being said, all anybody has to really do to enter that contest, because it's so long, I'm not going to leave stipulations like you have to like and comment on every single video. It'd be awesome if you did, but just subscribe every now and then. You know what I mean? I'll be picking somebody at complete 100% random. Yeah, because like I was worried about that, because the last giveaway I had, I was going to be giving away a book, and then I found out how much it is to send just one book to anywhere, and I have people that watch me all over the world. So then I was like, yo, let me just get an Amazon gift card. Well, when I came up with that idea, some of my friends in real life, my real life friends, were like, dude, what if somebody uses that gift card that you're sending them to buy a book, doesn't actually buy the book, and they buy something else? Well, then I was like, my first reaction was, holy shit, that'd be hilarious, because I would probably do some shit like that. If they were telling me, if they sent me a gift card and they wanted me to get something that was like fucking, I don't even know, like a fucking Jar Jar Binks statue or some shit, I would be like, I'm not fucking buying that. I'm gonna buy something else. So then I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. But it's almost like you're giving them the money. So really, so what I should change it from is like saying, hey, I'm giving away this particular item, is saying I'm just giving away a gift card and you can get whatever the fuck you want with it. Because really, you can. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. It's the whole point of winning the contest is you get something cool. I just would like it if you got the Jon Snow doll, because Jon Snow returns. And the reason why I started the contest is because I was saying everybody should have Jon Snow in their home. So, yeah, I don't know. But my friend was like, dude, somebody's going to buy like anything, like they'll buy like a fucking knife or something to go kill somebody with it, and then you'll feel like a dick. And I'm like, nah, dude, you have an active imagination. Most people, if anything, if they're a stoner or some shit like that, they probably would just buy a bong or find some kind of way to give it to somebody who would trade them actual money for it so they can go buy and get their drug. I hope nobody's gonna outright use the gift card and buy a crack pipe. That would if you do, tweet it to me on Twitter so that I can share it with everybody, because that would be so fucking funny. Be like, well, Mark's not doing any more giveaways because apparently he's supporting the drug community. Yeah. I don't think crackheads are like tech savvy like that, are they? Would they be on YouTube watching Game of Thrones review videos? Like, would they really? Like, that's a dedicated crackhead, man. Like, literally. I don't know. I'm trying to scan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably can buy needles on Amazon. Like diabetic syringes, I'm sure. Like, yo, you can buy milk and bread on Amazon and have it delivered to your house like a week in advance. Like you can set it up to have it delivered for your house in a week. That's crazy. So with that being said, I'm sure they sell needles on Amazon. I don't know though, because I know they sell like Advil and shit, and it's medicine. It's similar. Like if you have diabetes, you use insulin all the time. Shartavia says they just smoke recreationally if they can wait for a crack pipe. That's so funny. Yeah, if you have the patience as a crackhead to wait 2 to 3 weeks in the mail for your fucking crack pipe to arrive, you are an occasional crack smoker. You're an OCS. Yes, like that is true because that takes some dedication. So you're like not too hardcore on it. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody just joining us in the chat. I'm gonna be ending this video in like literally 2 minutes. Not to be a dick, but just because I pretty much ran out of stuff to talk about. So yeah, hopefully you guys can slap a like on this video if you enjoyed it. If not, fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. If not, that's fine. These videos aren't for everybody. But I just wanted to see what's up with everybody because I will be kind of dropping out for a little bit. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. My name's Mark, just in case everybody forgot. My name's Mark, and this has been Sir Hunt's Reviews. I think it's time to say peace. I saw somebody yelling no in the chat. All right, so yeah, this has been Sir. You know what? Let me check something real quick. Yo, I mean, I don't know. I saw somebody. It's gone now, but I saw somebody was yelling no in the chat. So you got your wish. I'm just checking something real quick. Huh. Hell yeah. What if they make Rickon a warg? Rickon is a warg, Shartavia. All Stark children are wargs. Question is, can they do it on the TV show? And the answer is, fuck no. The only person who can warg on the show, yo, they might make Arya warg by the end of this season. Maybe her near-deathedness of like getting beat all the time by the waif, or maybe she gets sent on a mission that brings her near death and unlocks her ability, because we all know in her Mercy chapters she was Cat of the Canaries and she was warging a cat as her benefit because she was fucking blind and she couldn't see nothing. So I would love to see Arya become a warg, because then she would literally be unfucking stoppable, yo. Unfucking stoppable. And then when she decides to leave the Faceless Men, what are they gonna do? Like, what the fuck would they do? They're gonna chase after her? Yeah, good luck finding her. She's gonna, once she gets to Winterfell, you know what though? I'm not gonna say that because Faceless Men are anywhere at any time. So hopefully she ends with them on good terms. I don't know. Is there any Game of Thrones dragons or Dany figures? Hell yeah, I'm sure there are. I have Ned Stark and Jon Snow. I got both of those for Christmas last year, but I've got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Shout out to anybody who watches Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh is the shit, bro. I sacrificed these two to bring forth Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. Hell yeah. Does anybody here watch The Office? Because I just saw Gecko said a KGB. They're like the KGB. The Faceless Men are like the KGB. I saw a joke on The Office where one day Dwight comes in. If you watch the show, you know that they have these fucking amazing openings. Anyway, Dwight comes in and he walks up to Michael and he's like, knock, knock. And then Michael goes, who's there? And then Dwight goes, it's the KGB. And then he knocks again. And Michael's like, who? Or he was like, can you wait a second? And then as soon as he said who or whatever, he smacked him in the face. And he says, KGB waits for no one. So I know I'm doing a German accent, but anyway. So he does it to, yeah, that was just, it was funny. So you go knock, knock, and they go, who's there? And you go, the KGB. And they go, and then you go, who's the KGB? And then they smack him in the face before you can say who's the KGB. It just made me think of that joke. It was till I grew up. It was and still is the old episodes. I don't know about the new shit. I don't watch it. I don't go out of my way to watch it. I go out of my way to watch the new Dragon Ball Z movies, though, because those are fucking dope. The KGB will wait for no one. But yeah, been saying that for like 30 fucking minutes now. Right. Right. Did y'all have anything that y'all wanted to talk about, y'all? Is there anything? Don't everybody all yell something out at once. Killer Green Button. No, KGB stands for Kruzhich Gavin Burton. Yeah, it's Russian. You wouldn't get it. Killer Greedy Boltons. How about kicking green butt? Like maybe you're like kicking leprechaun ass or some shit. Kicking green butt. I don't know. It was fucking corny, Mark. All right, so I think I've entertained you guys for enough right now. For those of you that are just tuning in, please go back to the beginning of the video and watch. For those of you that have not already done so, please. Oh yeah, I am going to be surfing. Man, y'all keep sucking me in with these goddamn questions. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it though, so I don't know why. Yes, I'm going to be surfing. And if you see Sir Hunt's reviews get attacked, or if you hear anything on the news about someone getting attacked in the Outer Banks, most likely, I'm not going to say most likely because I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I just feel like, I don't know, you know how sometimes you get that feeling where like, hey, you're that unlucky. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I sometimes could be that unlucky. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. I'm trying to figure out. You guys see one of these coming at you? What would y'all do? Would y'all run? Because I would fucking run. Like, you can't exactly run in the water. And that's the thing. Like, I had made a joke where, like, I was talking to, I got this big-ass Bowie knife back here, and I was going to be like, yo, I can strap it on my leg in the water. I'll stab the fucking shark in the brain. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking gangster like that. I'll borrow some shit from my Australian brethren. They're famous with punching sharks in the noses. Well, I'll do it one step up. I'll stab that shit. Straight up shank it. You know what I mean? Like prison-style shank. But anyway, found out that obviously my knife is not waterproof and it would rust and it would probably just slip off my ankle or somehow fuck me up in the process of me trying to use it. So I looked into it, and then I also had a commenter saying like, yo, just get a short sword. That is also a very good idea. I'll make sushi out of the shark while it's attacking me. I don't know, but I also saw some gnarly fucking shark attacks, like crazy shit. So yeah, I don't know. For those of you just tuning in, I was showing a shark that, like, when I first saw Jaws as a kid, I was afraid to freeze and play dead. Yeah, so then I could actually be dead. I saw Jaws and I was afraid to go in the ocean. Like I'd only been to Lake Michigan at that point because like that was when I still lived in Detroit. So I hadn't been to the actual ocean yet. The first time I went to the ocean was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in like 1998. Didn't go in the water. The only time I went in the water was I had my stepmom's mother carry me in the water. I was 8 years old, but I had her carry me out to the sandbar. When you get down there, the sandbar is like actually really close to Myrtle Beach. So once you get out there, you can stand on that. But the process of getting out there and back, it's pretty deep water. So I was like, yo, yeah. Grab the fin and swim on top. You fucking crazy, dude. Do you guys want me to get killed by the shark? Like I'm not an Aussie. You know what I mean? Aussies do shit like that. If anything, I take a fucking harpoon and harpoon it in the face because we all know Americans like to shoot guns. So that being said, I might just have to carry a fucking snub-nose 357 or something underneath and just shoot it like point blank. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Like when the shark's swimming up, just be like you can never say I was there. Just in my office. I get sent back home, like a those water comes behind me, shark comes with me and travels down and just chomps on my leg or something. I'm putting the vibes out there that I might actually get attacked by a shark. Let me negate all that. But I will be swimming very aware. I'm not like the world's strongest swimmer, but when I go to the beach, I spend literally anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours in the ocean, straight either boogie boarding or just straight chilling. This time, hopefully, I wouldn't get a surfboard. It's like $20 to rent it per day, so I might only be able to get it for a day or something. But either way, it'd be cool as shit. They'll think I'm a corn dog. Why is that? Cause I'm brown. Cause I'm brown skinned, Shartavia. You gonna make some race jokes up in her? Come on. Why would they think I'm a corn dog? Do I have girls? Nah. Back in the day, yeah, but no, I have a girl. And she actually just graduated nursing school, so she's not watching right now. But if she was, y'all, everybody in the chat, just blow it up and say what do you say? Happy graduation day? Happy nursing day? But yeah, that's another thing too. If I do get attacked by a shark, I don't know if she has any experience with shark bite trauma, but it would be a good first-hand experience to like, hey, you just graduated as a nurse, your boyfriend's missing his leg. What do you do? You know what I mean? I don't know. Wax the board. Does Batman really have shark repellent? You know what's funny is like she actually graduated on Florence Nightingale's birthday. Florence Nightingale's birthday was yesterday. It's National Nurses Week or something. And yesterday was Florence Nightingale's birthday. Yep, she became an RN yesterday. It's been a long 2.5, almost 3 years. Oh, so you guys think I'm corny? Well, just because you said that, I'm about to end this. Nah, I was actually going to end it anyway. But thank you all for watching. This has been Sir Hunt's Reviews. I'm Mark, and I will be going live on Sunday at 10 p.m. East Coast Standard Time for Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 4, Book of the Stranger reaction / recap. It'll be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes audio only. And then my review will be out sometime by the morning that next day. And if something fucking crazy happens in the episode, I always try to leave my options open to do a longer stream and to have some people on. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. It was cool conversing with you guys for what? It's been like an hour or something. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And peace. This has been Sir Hunt's Reviews.